I'm so glad you found your way here. Your brain is sorting through emotional wounds right now while you rest, deciding what needs attention, what needs release, and what needs gentle transformation. You'll discover why dreams show you exactly what your heart is ready to heal, and understand why some nights bring the memories you've been avoiding. Welcome to Get Sleepy Science. Wherever you are right now, perhaps wondering why certain dreams keep returning, or feeling emotions surface in sleep that hide during daylight, allow yourself this exploration. We'll journey through 100 psychology facts about dreams and healing, from the signals your unconscious sends when wounds need attention, to the repair work happening behind closed eyes, to the moment your sleeping mind becomes your wisest therapist. This thoughtful journey through consciousness builds bridges between searching minds. A soft subscribe, like, or sharing your thoughts creates a pathway for more dreamers to discover and brings us closer to protect this sanctuary. One sleepy soul at a time. Your healing journey inspires ours. Let yourself settle completely here. Feel your jaw unclench, your breath deepen naturally. You can let these thoughts drift past without holding them. Sense that soothing heaviness enveloping you, like your consciousness slowly dimming its brightness. Thoughts dissolving into peaceful fog of approaching sleep, safe and undisturbed. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. You're floating where memories rest safely in gentle darkness. Let your mind merge with infinite peace. And now we begin. Your dreams don't create problems. They reveal what already needs attention. Recent neuroimaging studies over the past few years show that dream content directly correlates with unprocessed emotional experiences from waking life, particularly those involving psychological distress or unresolved conflict. When you dream about difficult situations, relationships, or past events, your brain is highlighting emotional material that hasn't been fully integrated into your conscious understanding. These aren't random images or meaningless fragments. They're your unconscious mind's way of saying, "This matters. This needs your attention. This is ready to be healed." The dreams themselves don't wound you. They show you where the wounds already exist. Your sleeping brain acts as a gentle messenger, delivering news about your inner landscape that your waking mind might be too busy or too defended to acknowledge. Healing isn't about forgetting or erasing what happened. It's about integration. Psychological research emphasizes that emotional healing occurs when traumatic or difficult experiences are processed and incorporated into your life narrative in a way that reduces their emotional charge and increases your sense of coherence. This means taking fragmented, overwhelming memories and transforming them into understood parts of your story. Dreams participate in this process by replaying emotional experiences in modified contexts, allowing you to encounter difficult material from different angles, with reduced threat response. When you dream about things, you need to heal. You're not reliving trauma. You're gradually metabolizing it, breaking it down into manageable pieces. Healing through dreams is less like surgery and more like digestion, a slow transformation of raw experience into wisdom. Your brain maintains what researchers call an emotional memory queue, a backlog of experiences that carry unresolved emotional weight. Studies published in leading neuroscience journals demonstrate that the brain prioritizes processing emotionally charged memories during REM sleep, with the amygdala and hippocampus showing coordinated activity patterns that suggest active memory reorganization. When you experience something emotionally significant, whether it's conflict, loss, fear, or even unexpressed joy, that experience enters a queue for processing. If waking life doesn't provide adequate time or psychological safety to fully process these emotions, they remain in the queue, waiting. Dreams serve as the primary processing mechanism for this backlog. The things you dream about aren't necessarily what you think about most consciously. They're the things carrying the most unresolved emotional charge. Not all wounds announce themselves clearly in waking life. Psychological defense mechanisms like repression, dissociation, and rationalization can keep painful experiences outside conscious awareness. Sometimes for years or decades, your conscious mind might develop detailed explanations for avoiding certain topics, people, or situations without recognizing the deeper emotional injury driving those avoidances. Dreams bypass these defenses. Research from the University of California, Berkeley, shows that dream content often includes material that individuals actively suppress or deny during waking hours. Your sleeping brain has access to the full emotional record, uncensored by the protective mechanisms your waking mind employs. This is why you might dream about events or feelings that seem to come from nowhere. Your dreams know what still needs attention, even when your conscious self has decided otherwise. Unhealed emotional wounds don't just live in your mind. They're stored in your body as tension, pain, and physiological dysregulation. Trauma research over the past decade, particularly clinical work on body-centered trauma by Bessel van der Kolk and subsequent neurobiological studies, confirms that emotional experiences create lasting changes in bodily systems, chronic muscle tension, altered stress hormone patterns, immune system suppression, and changes in pain sensitivity. Your dreams often reflect this somatic dimension of healing. You might dream of being unable to move, of physical confinement, or of your body behaving strangely, all reflecting the physiological imprisonment that unprocessed trauma creates. When dreams include bodily sensations or physical vulnerability, they're often addressing the somatic component of emotional wounds. Healing requires addressing both the narrative memory of what happened and the bodily memory of how it felt. You don't dream about healing randomly. There's a rhythm to when these dreams appear. Research on dream patterns shows that healing-focused dreams tend to cluster around periods of increased life stress, significant anniversaries, developmental transitions, or when environmental cues trigger associated memories. Your brain waits for moments when you have sufficient psychological resources to engage with difficult material. If you're in acute crisis, dreams might focus on immediate coping rather than deeper processing. But when life stabilizes slightly, when you feel even marginally safer, healing dreams often intensify. This is why people sometimes experience waves of difficult dreams after leaving abusive situations or during therapy. Your unconscious mind gauges your readiness and presents healing material when it senses you can tolerate the emotional work involved. Dreams rarely present healing material in literal form. Instead, they use symbolic representation, metaphors, disguises, and transformations that make difficult content more tolerable. A dream about a wounded animal might represent your own vulnerability. A dream about a house with a locked room might symbolize compartmentalized trauma. This symbolic language serves a protective function, allowing you to approach painful material at a safe distance. Research in dream analysis suggests that symbols provide a buffer between raw emotional experience and conscious awareness. The symbol lets you work with the emotional pattern without being directly exposed to triggering content. As healing progresses, dreams often become more direct, less symbolic, reflecting increased capacity to face difficult material plainly. The language of your dreams adapts to your readiness. Nightmares feel like the opposite of healing, yet they're often the most therapeutically active dreams. Recent research on nightmare function demonstrates that recurring nightmares represent the brain's persistent attempts to process overwhelming emotional material. Each nightmare is a practice session, an attempt to master frightening content by repeated exposure in a relatively safe context. The distressing emotion you feel in nightmares isn't new trauma. It's the original, unprocessed emotion finally surfacing where it can be worked with. Nightmare rescripting therapy, one of the most effective treatments for trauma-related nightmares, works by helping people consciously reshape nightmare content, demonstrating that these dreams are malleable and fundamentally aimed at resolution. Your nightmares aren't punishments or signs of weakness. They're your brain's most persistent healing efforts, trying to metabolize what your waking mind couldn't handle alone. The fear, sadness, anger, or grief you feel in dreams isn't imaginary. It's genuine emotional experience, using the same neural circuits and neurochemical systems as waking emotions. Brain imaging studies show that the emotional centers of your brain are actually more active during REM sleep than during waking hours. When you dream about something that needs healing, you're not just thinking about emotions. You're feeling them fully, processing them in real time. This is why you can wake from a dream feeling exhausted, crying, or with your heart racing. The emotional work you do in dreams is real work, requiring genuine psychological energy and producing authentic emotional processing. Your dream emotions are valid, meaningful, and doing important psychological work even when they feel overwhelming or confusing. At this point in our journey, we can already see that dreaming about things you need to heal isn't coincidence or curse. It's design. Your sleeping mind possesses diagnostic wisdom that your waking consciousness often lacks, identifying emotional wounds that need attention and bringing them forward in forms you can gradually learn to understand. From the emotional backlog your brain maintains to the symbolic language that makes difficult content tolerable, your dreams are engaged in sophisticated therapeutic work every single night. They reveal what's hidden, surface what's suppressed, and begin the slow integration of painful experiences into your larger life story. Understanding this changes how you relate to difficult dreams, not as problems to eliminate, but as allies in your journey toward wholeness. Why would evolution design a system that forces you to confront difficult emotions during sleep? The answer lies in threat simulation and adaptive preparation. Research from evolutionary psychology suggests that dreams originally evolved to help our ancestors prepare for dangers by simulating threatening scenarios in a safe context. Over time, this system expanded to include emotional and social threats, not just physical ones. When you dream about conflict, rejection, failure, or loss, you're running simulations that help you develop coping strategies and emotional resilience. Dreams about things you need to heal are the modern expression of this ancient system, helping you rehearse emotional scenarios and build psychological strength. Your brain hasn't abandoned its evolutionary purpose. It's adapted it to address the complex emotional challenges of human life. One of the most important discoveries in sleep science over the past 15 years is memory reconsolidation, the process by which recalled memories become temporarily unstable and can be modified before being stored again. Research from recent years shows that this process is particularly active during sleep, especially during REM periods. When you dream about past events, you're not just replaying them, you're actively rewriting them. Each time a memory is reconsolidated, it can be modified by new associations, different contexts, and updated emotional perspectives. This means your dreams can literally change your memories, reducing their emotional charge or integrating them with more positive content. When you dream about traumatic experiences repeatedly, you're not strengthening the trauma, you're gradually transforming it, removing some of its emotional sting with each processing cycle. Dreams provide a unique psychological space where you can encounter threatening material with reduced risk. During REM sleep, your body is paralyzed, a state called REM atonia, preventing you from physically acting out dream content. Additionally, the prefrontal cortex, responsible for logical analysis and reality testing, is less active during dreams. This combination creates a space where you can experience intense emotions without the usual consequences or constraints. Neuroscientist Matthew Walker's research demonstrates that this unique neurochemical environment allows emotional processing to occur without the stress hormone norepinephrine present. Unlike during waking recall of traumatic memories, your dreams are a laboratory where emotional experiments can be conducted safely, where wounds can be examined without the defenses that usually guard them, and where healing can proceed at its own pace. Many of the things you need to heal stem from attachment injuries, early experiences with caregivers that shaped how you relate to others and yourself. Research from attachment theory shows that insecure attachment patterns create lasting vulnerabilities around abandonment, rejection, inadequacy, and trust. Dreams frequently replay attachment themes being left behind. Searching for someone who disappears, trying to reach someone who won't respond, or being rejected by important figures. These dreams aren't usually about the specific people appearing in them. They're about the emotional patterns and core beliefs formed through early attachment experiences. When you dream about needing someone who's unavailable or feeling abandoned, you're processing attachment wounds that affect all your relationships. These dreams offer opportunities to revisit core emotional patterns from your adult perspective. Grief is one of the most common themes in healing dreams. When you lose someone, through death, breakup, estrangement, or other forms of separation, your brain must gradually update its internal model of the world to reflect their absence. This is profoundly difficult work. Dreams participate actively in grief processing, often progressing through recognizable stages. Early grief dreams might involve the person being alive or present, reflecting your brain's difficulty accepting the loss. Later dreams might include awareness of the loss within the dream, or scenarios where you're saying goodbye. Research on bereavement dreams shows that these dreams generally move toward acceptance over time, with later dreams often featuring the deceased in peaceful contexts or as supportive presences. Your dreams help you maintain connection while simultaneously processing separation. Some of the deepest wounds involve shame, the belief that you are fundamentally flawed, unworthy, or unlovable. Unlike guilt, which says I did something bad, shame says I am bad. Dreams working on shame often involve scenarios of exposure, humiliation, being watched or judged, failing at important tasks, or being rejected by groups. These dreams can feel excruciating, but they're attempting to process and challenge shame-based beliefs. Recent research in clinical psychology shows that shame loses its power when brought into awareness and examined, rather than avoided. Your dreams force you to encounter shame-based scenarios where you can gradually discover that the catastrophic consequences you fear don't materialize. Each time you dream about being exposed and survive the dream, you're building evidence against shame's false narrative. Not all healing involves sadness or fear. Sometimes it involves anger. Anger in dreams, particularly for people who struggle to express anger while awake, can be profoundly therapeutic. Research shows that suppressed anger contributes to depression, anxiety, and various physical health problems. Dreams where you confront people who hurt you, where you fight back, or where you protect yourself forcefully, are often processing anger that couldn't be safely expressed when the original wound occurred. Children who couldn't express anger at caregivers, people who had to placate abusers, individuals from cultures that prohibit certain forms of anger, all may experience healing anger dreams that allow forbidden feelings to surface. The healing comes from allowing yourself to feel this powerful emotion, even in dream form, reclaiming the energy that was suppressed. When the same dream or dream theme appears repeatedly over months or years, it signals unresolved emotional material that's persistently seeking integration. Research on recurring dreams shows they typically cease once the underlying issue is addressed or resolved in waking life. A person might dream repeatedly about being chased until they confront what they're avoiding. Someone might dream about being unprepared for an exam until they address underlying feelings of inadequacy. These recurring dreams are your unconscious mind's way of saying, "This still needs work. We're not done here yet." Rather than being frustrated by repetitive dreams, you can view them as clear signals about where healing energy needs to be directed. The repetition isn't failure. It's persistence. Your inner healer refusing to give up. Healing doesn't happen exclusively in dreams or exclusively in waking life. It requires both. Research on trauma processing shows that the most effective healing involves a cycle-conscious engagement with difficult material while awake, followed by dream processing during sleep, followed by new understanding upon waking, leading to deeper conscious engagement, and so on. Dreams advance, healing that therapy or reflection begins. Waking insight advances, healing that dreams initiate. This is why many therapists encourage dream journaling. Not because specific dream content is always meaningful, but because the conversation between waking and dreaming minds accelerates healing. When you remember a healing dream and reflect on it consciously, you're completing a loop. The healing you seek happens in the dialogue between your waking and dreaming selves. Not all healing dreams are difficult or painful. Sometimes you dream about scenarios that are joyful, peaceful, loving, or empowering, and these dreams heal just as powerfully. Research shows that positive dreams can counterbalance negative emotional patterns, providing corrective emotional experiences that challenge negative beliefs. If your waking life has taught you that you're unlovable, dreams where you're cherished provide counter-evidence. If life has taught you powerlessness, dreams where you're strong plant seeds of different possibility. These positive dreams aren't escapism. They're neurologically building new emotional associations. creating positive memories that can compete with negative ones, and demonstrating that your emotional range includes more than pain. Your brain uses positive dream experiences as healing resources, as proof that joy and peace are possible for you. REM sleep is essential for emotional regulation throughout your waking hours. Studies measuring emotional reactivity before and after sleep show that a night of REM-rich sleep significantly reduces how intensely you react to emotional situations the next day. People who are sleep-deprived, particularly those missing REM sleep, show heightened emotional volatility, increased anxiety, and difficulty managing stress. This is why even one night of poor sleep can leave you feeling emotionally raw and reactive. Each night of dreaming makes yesterday's pain slightly more bearable, preparing your emotional system for tomorrow's challenges. When you dream about difficult things, your REM sleep is literally stripping away layers of emotional intensity, making memories more manageable. Your capacity to dream is directly linked to your capacity to maintain emotional stability. The way you behave in dreams reveals how you cope with emotional challenges. Do you run from threats in dreams, or confront them? Do you seek help, or isolate? Do you fight, freeze, or attempt to reason with danger? These dream behaviors often mirror your waking coping strategies. Research on dream content analysis shows that dream coping behaviors correlate with personality traits and psychological adjustment. People who display more active coping in dreams often show better psychological resilience overall. Importantly, coping behaviors in dreams can change over time, reflecting personal growth. Someone who always fled in earlier dreams might begin standing ground in later dreams, signaling increased capacity to face difficult emotions. Your dreams provide a window into your coping evolution. Lucid dreaming. Becoming aware that you're dreaming while still in the dream offers unique healing potential. Research on lucid dreaming for nightmare treatment shows that when people can recognize their dreaming, they can consciously choose to face fears, change dream outcomes, or transform threatening scenarios. This sense of agency in the dream state can transfer to waking life, building confidence and reducing feelings of helplessness. Recent studies on lucid dream therapy for PTSD show promising results, with participants reporting reduced nightmare frequency and intensity after learning lucid dreaming techniques. The healing power comes partly from the sense of control lucidity provides, and partly from the ability to consciously practice new responses to threatening situations. Different cultures understand and use dream healing differently, yet the underlying neurological processes remain universal. Indigenous healing traditions worldwide have long recognized dreams as diagnostic and therapeutic tools. Some cultures practice dream incubation, intentionally seeking healing dreams through ritual, prayer, or sleeping in sacred spaces. Others emphasize dream sharing within community as collective healing practice. Western psychology has recently begun validating what many cultures have always known. Dreams are not just personal experiences, but can connect us to collective wisdom. Research in cultural psychology shows that people from cultures that value and discuss dreams report more dream recall and more personally meaningful dreams. The healing potential of your dreams may be enhanced simply by giving them attention and respect. We've journeyed through the first quarter of our exploration, and already the architecture of dream healing reveals itself. Your dreams identify wounds through emotional backlog, bypass conscious defenses to access hidden pain. use symbolic language to make difficult content tolerable, and create safe psychological spaces where intense emotions can be processed without overwhelming you. From evolutionary preparation to neurological memory reconsolidation, from attachment wounds to anger expression, from recurring themes to positive corrective experiences, every aspect of dreaming participates in healing. Your nightmares aren't torment but persistent therapeutic attempts. Your recurring dreams aren't failure but healing invitations. The emotions you feel while sleeping are real, valid, and doing important psychological work. Understanding what healing means through the lens of dreams transforms how you relate to your sleep life. Let's pause here and notice your body. As you breathe out slowly, appreciate each tiny cell inside you. Trillions of organisms working in silence. Heart beating, lungs breathing, brain sorting memories, all without your command. Notice the gentle sensations on your skin, in your muscles, along your spine. You are a complete ecosystem, diverse, self-balancing, and even now, as you rest, your body is healing itself, repairing tissue, clearing toxins, strengthening immunity. Your dreams are part of this healing process, as natural as breath, as automatic as heartbeat. Trust this wisdom already inside you. Now we continue. Your brain doesn't process all memories equally. It tags them with emotional markers that indicate importance and unfinished business. Research studying the amygdala shows that emotionally charged experiences receive stronger encoding and are preferentially reactivated during sleep. This emotional tagging acts as a prioritization system for what dreams will address. Experiences carrying intense emotion, whether fear, sadness, shame, anger, or even unexpressed joy, receive tags that say, "Process this during sleep." The stronger the emotional charge, the higher the priority. This is why you might not dream about the mundane details of your day, but you will dream about the awkward conversation, the hurtful comment, or the loss you're trying not to think about. Your brain's emotional tagging system ensures that dreams focus on what matters most for your psychological well-being. Your sleeping brain excels at recognizing patterns across your life history that your waking mind misses. Dreams can connect a current situation to similar situations from years or decades ago, revealing emotional patterns that repeat. You might dream about a current conflict with your partner that somehow includes elements from a childhood friendship. Your unconscious mind, recognizing similar emotional dynamics across vastly different contexts. You might dream about arguing with your current boss, but the dream includes your childhood teacher. Your brain detecting similar authority dynamics. Research on memory consolidation during sleep shows that the brain actively forms new associations between related memories. These pattern recognition dreams often feel confusing because they mix timelines illogically, but the emotional thread connecting them is precisely what needs healing. Your body communicates healing needs through dreams when words and conscious thought fail. Research in psychosomatic medicine shows that unprocessed emotional experiences often manifest as physical symptoms. Tension, pain, illness, and these bodily experiences frequently appear in dreams. You might dream about your chest being heavy when grief sits unprocessed in your heart. You might dream about being strangled when you've suppressed what you needed to say. Dreams about body parts being injured or transformed often point to emotional wounds that have been somatically stored. This body-to-dream communication system operates beneath conscious awareness, with your physical self signaling to your dreaming self, where emotional energy has become trapped in tissue. Recent studies on trauma and the body confirm that somatic release is essential for healing, and dreams often initiate this process. Dreams frequently feature other people and the specific individuals who appear, and how they behave reveals social and relational wounds needing attention. If someone from your past appears repeatedly in dreams, particularly if they're someone you rarely think about consciously, their appearance likely represents unfinished emotional business. They might symbolize a particular type of relationship wound, a developmental period when important injuries occurred, or qualities in yourself that you've disowned. Research on social cognition in dreams shows that dream characters often represent aspects of yourself or interpersonal dynamics rather than literal representations of those individuals. When your mother appears in dreams but doesn't act like your actual mother, she might represent nurturing, criticism, or authority. Dreams use social figures as vocabulary for exploring relational wounds and interpersonal patterns. The settings and environments in your dreams: houses, landscapes, weather, buildings, carry diagnostic information about your psychological state and healing needs. Dreams about houses, particularly childhood homes, frequently indicate work on identity and family patterns. Rooms represent different aspects of self. Basements often symbolize unconscious content. Attics represent stored memories. And locked rooms suggest compartmentalized trauma. Research in dream analysis shows that natural environments often reflect emotional states. Storms represent turmoil. Calm waters suggest peace. Forests might indicate confusion or exploration, and deserts might represent emptiness. Your dreaming mind constructs these environments specifically, choosing landscapes that match your internal psychological terrain. When dreams repeatedly feature certain types of places, these settings point toward particular domains of experience where healing work is concentrated. Not all healing dreams are equally intense. There's a gradient of emotional intensity that provides information about healing readiness and progress. Early in healing processes, dreams might be relatively mild, introducing difficult topics gently. As your capacity to tolerate painful material increases, dreams typically intensify, bringing forward more direct content and stronger emotions. Research on trauma processing shows that this gradual intensification serves a protective function. Your unconscious mind regulates how much you encounter at once, ensuring you're not overwhelmed beyond your capacity to process. If dreams suddenly become much more intense, it often signals either that you've developed sufficient resources to handle deeper material, or that external circumstances have destabilized you. Conversely, if intense healing dreams suddenly cease, it might indicate successful integration or defensive shutdown. The specific emotions you experience in dreams provide precise diagnostic information about what needs healing. Fear in dreams points toward perceived threats, physical, social, or existential. Sadness indicates loss or grief that hasn't been completed. Anger signals boundary violations or suppressed power. Shame suggests self-concept wounds and worthiness issues. Guilt indicates value conflicts or harm you believe you've caused. Anxiety reflects uncertainty or lack of control. Research in affective neuroscience shows that each basic emotion serves specific adaptive functions, alerting you to different types of challenges requiring response. When particular emotions dominate your dream life, they're highlighting the emotional domain requiring most healing attention. Someone whose dreams are pervaded by shame needs different healing work than someone whose dreams are dominated by grief. Dreams often return you to specific developmental periods when important wounds occurred, providing temporal markers for healing needs. You might repeatedly dream about being in high school or elementary school, even though you're decades past those periods. These age regression dreams indicate that healing needs to address issues from those developmental stages. Research in developmental psychology identifies critical periods when certain types of psychological wounds are most likely to form attachment wounds in early childhood, identity wounds in adolescence, intimacy wounds in young adulthood. When dreams consistently place you at a particular age, they're indicating that unresolved developmental tasks from that period need attention. The developmental stage appearing in dreams often doesn't match the conscious issue you think you're dealing with, revealing that current problems may have roots in earlier periods. Sometimes what's missing from dreams is as significant as what's present. If important people, places, or aspects of your life never appear in dreams, their absence might indicate emotional avoidance or dissociation. Research shows that people often fail to dream about their most traumatic experiences directly, especially soon after they occur. This absence creates a kind of dream silence around certain topics, a void in your dream content that paradoxically highlights what most needs attention. Similarly, if you never experience certain emotions in dreams, never feel angry, never feel vulnerable, never feel joy, the absent emotions might be precisely what's been suppressed in waking life. Your dreaming mind's refusal to touch certain material can be as diagnostically meaningful as the content it does present. Therapy often involves noticing these absences and gently exploring what might be too threatening to dream about. Dreams frequently use physical illness, injury, or bodily damage as metaphors for psychological wounds. You might dream that you're bleeding, that bones are broken, that you're diseased, or that body parts are missing, all representing emotional rather than physical states. Research on metaphor in dreams shows that the specific type of injury often corresponds meaningfully to the psychological wound. Heart problems in dreams might represent emotional pain or difficulty with love. Throat issues might indicate suppressed communication. Blindness might represent denial or inability to see truth. Paralysis often represents powerlessness or being stuck in life. These somatic metaphors allow your mind to represent abstract psychological states in concrete, sensory form. When your dreams show you physically damaged, they're usually showing you where you're psychologically wounded. When dreams present the same type of scenario repeatedly, being chased, taking tests unprepared, losing things, searching for something, they're highlighting situations where you need to develop new responses or integrate difficult lessons. These repeated scenarios are practice simulations, opportunities to try different approaches. Research on simulation theories of dreaming suggests that this rehearsal function is one of dreaming's primary purposes. Each time you dream about being unprepared for an exam, you're processing feelings of inadequacy. Each time you dream about being chased, you're working with fear and avoidance. The repetition continues until you either find a new response in the dream itself, fighting back instead of running, or until you make changes in waking life that address the underlying issue. Dreams excel at connecting recent experiences with older memories, revealing how current situations activate historical wounds. You might have a difficult interaction today that triggers emotions that feel disproportionate. And that night you dream about both the recent interaction and a seemingly unrelated memory from years ago. This juxtaposition is your brain showing you the connection, demonstrating that your current reaction is partly a response to accumulated history. Research on memory consolidation during sleep shows that the brain actively creates new associations between recent and remote memories, particularly when they share emotional themes. This integration process allows you to see patterns across your life, understanding that your reaction to your boss's criticism isn't just about your boss. It connects to criticism from parents, teachers, and others throughout your life. Your sense of agency in dreams, whether you feel powerful and capable or helpless and passive, provides important information about healing progress and psychological resources. Early in healing, dreams often feature high degrees of helplessness, being unable to move, speak, or defend yourself, being at the mercy of threatening forces. As healing progresses, agency typically increases. You begin taking action in dreams, making choices, defending yourself, or even becoming lucid and consciously directing dream content. Research on dream empowerment shows that increased agency in dreams often precedes increased agency in waking life. The shift from passive victim to active participant in your dreams both reflects and facilitates psychological growth. Paying attention to how much agency you experience provides a measure of healing progress. Sometimes dreams include figures who help, guide, protect, or teach you, and their appearance signals important healing developments. These helper figures might be specific people from your life. Archetypal figures like wise elders or protective animals, or mysterious strangers who offer exactly what you need. Research in Jungian psychology suggests these figures often represent healing aspects of yourself, internal resources you possess but haven't fully accessed. When helper figures begin appearing in dreams that were previously only threatening, it indicates growing internal support and healing capacity. The wisdom these figures offer often reflects your own deeper knowledge breaking through into awareness. Whether you interpret these helpers as parts of yourself or as useful dream symbols, their presence indicates that healing resources are becoming available. We've explored how dreams identify what needs healing through emotional tagging, pattern recognition, bodily signals, social cues, environmental symbolism, and the diagnostic value of specific emotions, developmental stages, absence, metaphors, and repeated scenarios. Your sleeping brain actively scans your psychological landscape, detecting wounds through multiple channels simultaneously. Recent experiences trigger older memories, revealing historical patterns. Physical sensations point to somatized emotions. The specific people and places appearing in dreams carry meaning about relational and identity wounds. Dream agency reflects healing progress. Helper figures signal growing internal resources. Your dreams are far more than random noise. They're conducting continuous psychological assessment, identifying precisely where healing attention is needed, using symbolic language to make findings bearable, and gradually presenting material at a pace you can tolerate. You're still here with me. Thoughts still flickering like candle light. Just notice. Don't judge. Just notice where your mind is. we're exploring consciousness itself, the very thing doing the exploring right now. Strange, beautiful, and perfectly calm. Let's drift onward together. Dreams address healing specifically during sleep because the neurochemical environment of REM sleep is uniquely suited for emotional processing. Research by Matthew Walker and others demonstrates that during REM sleep, the brain is bathed in acetylcholine, while norepinephrine, the stress chemical, is almost completely absent. This creates a state where emotional memories can be accessed and processed without triggering the full stress response that would occur during waking recall. Essentially, REM sleep allows you to remember without panicking, to engage with difficult material while your body remains calm. This neurochemical profile explains why sleep-dependent processing is more effective than waking processing for certain types of emotional wounds. Your dreams address healing because sleep provides the optimal biological conditions for integrating painful experiences without re-traumatization. During waking hours, multiple psychological defense mechanisms protect you from overwhelming awareness. Repression, denial, rationalization, intellectualization. These defenses serve important functions, but also prevent healing by keeping painful material out of awareness. During sleep, particularly during dreaming, these defenses are significantly reduced. The critical, logical prefrontal cortex decreases activity, allowing unconscious content to surface more freely. Research shows that material that would be immediately defended against while awake can emerge in dreams because the usual censoring mechanisms are offline. This is why dreams can reveal truths you consciously deny, feelings you've suppressed, and connections you've avoided recognizing. Dreams address healing because sleep temporarily lowers the barriers that normally prevent you from seeing what needs to be healed. Human psychology includes what researchers call the Zeigarnik effect, the mind's tendency to be preoccupied with unfinished tasks and unresolved situations. Emotional wounds represent profound incompleteness, unresolved grief, unspoken truths, unanswered questions, unfinished goodbyes, unintegrated experiences. Your mind is naturally drawn toward completion and resolution, and dreams serve this drive. Research shows that people experience intrusive thoughts about unresolved issues during waking hours, and these same issues dominate dream content. Dreams address healing not because they're particularly wise or therapeutic, but because your mind fundamentally cannot leave things unfinished. Just as you can't help but complete a partial pattern, your unconscious mind cannot rest while emotional incompleteness remains. Dreams are where this completion drive operates most freely. Dreams provide a consequence-free space for practicing emotional responses, testing different behaviors, and exploring possibilities without real-world risks. If you dream about confronting someone who hurt you, there are no actual consequences, no retaliation, no relationship damage, no immediate danger. This safety allows for experimentation and expression that might be too risky while awake. Research on simulation theories of dreaming emphasizes this rehearsal function. Dreams let you try out anger, test boundaries, practice vulnerability, or explore scenarios you'd be too afraid to approach in waking life. This consequence-free practice builds psychological capacities and emotional skills. After confronting an abuser in a dream multiple times, you might find increased capacity to set boundaries with difficult people while awake. Dreams address healing by providing a training ground where you can develop emotional competencies. Modern waking life often provides insufficient time for adequate emotional processing. You move quickly from one experience to the next, one demand to another, maintaining productivity without pausing to metabolize what you've experienced. Sleep, particularly the 90 to 120 minutes of REM sleep most adults get nightly, provides dedicated processing time that waking life denies. Research on sleep's cognitive functions shows that sleep isn't just rest. It's when the brain performs essential maintenance, including emotional processing. Dreams address healing because sleep is literally the only time your brain has to do this work properly. In contemporary life, sleep and dreams carry disproportionate responsibility for emotional processing because waking hours rarely provide sufficient space for this essential psychological work. Dreams work through visual imagery and embodied sensation rather than verbal narrative, and this format offers unique healing advantages. Language is linear, logical, and constrained by conscious understanding. Visual and somatic experience can represent complexity, ambiguity, and multiple meanings simultaneously. Research in trauma therapy, particularly approaches like EMDR and somatic experiencing, demonstrates that healing often requires engaging nonverbal processing systems. Trauma is frequently stored as sensory experience, body sensation, and image rather than verbal memory. Dreams naturally operate in these nonverbal modes, allowing direct access to how trauma is actually encoded. When you see and feel experiences in dreams, rather than thinking about them in words, you're engaging the processing systems where healing most needs to occur. Dreams don't follow waking logic. They use associative connections, symbolic relationships, and emotional logic instead. This different operating system allows dreams to make connections and recognize patterns that logical thought would miss. Two experiences that seem completely unrelated logically might be deeply connected emotionally, and dreams reveal these hidden connections through unexpected juxtapositions. Research on creative problem-solving during sleep shows that dreams can find solutions that eluded waking analysis precisely because they're not constrained by logical conventions. When addressing healing, this associative logic helps integrate fragments of experience that don't make sense together rationally, but are emotionally linked. Dreams use their unique logic to address healing by revealing the emotional patterns organizing your experience beneath the surface of rational understanding. Sometimes, healing requires simply being witnessed, having your experience seen, acknowledged, and validated. In waking life, this witnessing might come from therapists, friends, or family. In dreams, you serve as witness to your own experience in a unique way. You observe yourself in dreams, watching your dream self navigate situations, feeling emotions, responding to challenges. This self-witnessing creates psychological distance that can be therapeutic. Research on therapeutic factors identifies witnessing, being seen in your full emotional truth, as essential for healing shame and isolation. Dreams provide self-witnessing, where you observe your own struggles with compassion and curiosity, rather than judgment. You watch yourself be afraid, be angry, be vulnerable, and in the watching, offer yourself acknowledgement. This self-witnessing function makes dreams inherently therapeutic. Healing often involves transforming fragmented, chaotic trauma memories into coherent narrative, creating a story that makes sense of what happened. Research on trauma treatment emphasizes narrative integration as a central healing mechanism. Dreams participate in this narrative creation by repeatedly replaying and reorganizing traumatic material, each time with slight variations, gradually building toward coherent understanding. You might dream about a traumatic event from different perspectives, different time points, or with different details emphasized, each version contributing to a more complete narrative. This process transforms overwhelming, fragmented sensory memory into organized autobiographical memory that can be integrated into your life story. Dreams address healing by doing narrative work, taking shattered pieces of traumatic experience and slowly assembling them into stories that have beginning, middle, end, and meaning. We've reached the halfway point of our journey, and the reasons dreams actively engage healing are becoming clear. Dreams operate in a neurochemical environment that allows emotional processing without overwhelming stress responses. They work when defenses are lowered. Accessing material consciousness would block. They serve the mind's natural drive toward completion and resolution. They provide consequence-free practice space for developing new emotional responses. They offer dedicated processing time that waking life denies. They work through visual and embodied systems where trauma is actually stored, using associative logic that reveals hidden connections. They provide self-witnessing and participate in narrative integration. Dreams address your healing needs not as optional therapeutic tools, but as essential psychological mechanisms, evolved over millions of years, designed specifically to handle emotional material that threatens to overwhelm your waking mind. Pause with me here, at this halfway point. Notice how you exist in 3 times at once. Past carrying memories, some tender, some aching, all part of you. Present breathing here, listening, alive in this moment where nothing is yet finished. Future capable of healing, of changing, of becoming someone who has integrated what hurts. Let each breath guide you through time. Breathe in the past. Acknowledge what happened. Hold the breath in the present. Allow yourself to be exactly where you are. Breathe out toward the future. Release what no longer serves you. Your healing exists across time. What wounded you then? You're processing now to free yourself later. Time is healing's ally, not its enemy. And we continue drifting. Your unconscious mind has sophisticated mechanisms for gauging readiness, knowing when you have sufficient resources to process difficult material and when you need protection from overwhelming content. Research shows that dream content intensity correlates with waking life, psychological resources, and stress levels. During periods of high stress or when coping capacity is low, dreams might avoid the most painful material or present it in heavily disguised symbolic form. When you're more stable, when support is available, when you've developed stronger coping skills, dreams become more direct and intensive. This self-regulating system means you can trust your dreams. They won't expose you to more than you can handle. If healing dreams intensify, it's usually because you've grown strong enough to handle deeper work. Your dreaming mind is constantly assessing your capacity and adjusting accordingly. Some experiences leave permanent changes, losses that can't be undone, innocence that can't be recovered, betrayals that can't be forgotten. Healing doesn't always mean restoration to original condition. Sometimes healing means integrating irrevocable change. finding meaning in permanent loss, building strength from scars that will always remain visible. Research on post-traumatic growth shows that people can develop beyond their pre-trauma functioning, becoming deeper, wiser, more compassionate through suffering that permanently changed them. Dreams participate in this kind of healing by helping you accept what can't be changed, find meaning in what was lost, and recognize growth that emerged from pain. Your dreams about unchangeable wounds aren't trying to fix what's permanently broken. They're helping you integrate the broken pieces into a new wholeness that includes rather than denies your scars. Dream researchers, therapists, and symbolic dictionaries can offer perspectives. But you are the ultimate authority on what your dreams mean. Research on dream interpretation effectiveness shows that personal associations, what specific symbols and experiences mean to you, are far more meaningful than universal symbolic interpretations. The ocean might represent peace to one person and terror to another, depending on personal history. A particular person appearing in dreams might symbolize safety or threat, nurturing or criticism, freedom or obligation, all depending on your unique relationship with them. Your healing dreams are encoded in your personal symbolic language, developed through your specific life experience. While general dream principles apply universally, the specific content of your dreams can only be fully understood by you. Trust your own interpretations, your own associations, your own felt sense of what dreams are showing you. Dream journaling, simply writing down dreams upon waking, significantly enhances their healing potential. Research shows that the act of translating dream experience into written language activates integration processes that don't occur from merely having the dream. Writing engages different brain regions than dreaming, creating new neural connections between unconscious and conscious processing. When you write a dream, you're forced to organize chaotic dream experience into linear narrative, make decisions about what's important, and reflect on meaning, all of which advance healing. Additionally, tracking dreams over time reveals patterns impossible to notice from single dreams. You might discover that certain themes appear before illness, that particular symbols predict emotional breakthroughs, or that dream progressions mirror healing stages. The few minutes spent writing dreams each morning can dramatically increase healing value. While many healing dreams do their work entirely in sleep, some require waking follow-through to complete their healing purpose. A dream might reveal a truth you need to speak, a boundary you need to set, a goodbye you need to say, an apology you need to offer, or a change you need to make. Research on action-oriented dreams shows that when dream content includes clear imperatives, or when you wake with strong conviction about needed action, following through typically brings resolution and relief. These dreams serve a bridging function, connecting unconscious awareness to conscious agency, showing you not just what needs healing, but what specific actions healing requires. Not every dream needs behavioral follow-through, but learning to recognize when dreams are calling for action and having courage to take it allows dreams to catalyze real-world healing. Sharing dreams with trusted others, therapists, partners, friends, support groups, adds a social dimension to healing that enhances DreamWork's effectiveness. Research on social sharing of emotional experiences shows that telling your story to empathetic listeners reduces emotional intensity and promotes integration. When you describe a healing dream to someone who listens with compassion and curiosity, you're enlisting their witness to your healing process. They help you see aspects of the dream you might miss, offer alternative perspectives, and most importantly, confirm that your experience is real and meaningful. Some therapeutic approaches center the practice of sharing dreams communally. The healing that begins in solitary sleep deepens through interpersonal connection. Your dreams can connect you to others who understand, reducing the isolation that wounds often create. Your dream life is not static. It evolves as you evolve, reflecting psychological growth, healing progress, and life transitions. Research tracking dream content over months and years shows clear developmental patterns. Early in healing, dreams about a particular wound might be chaotic, fragmentary, terrifying. Later, dreams become more organized, less overwhelming, sometimes even incorporating positive elements or resolution. Someone who spent years having helpless dreams might begin having dreams of agency. Someone who dreamed repeatedly of being chased might begin turning to face pursuers. These changes in dream content and emotional tone reflect real psychological transformation. Your healing progress isn't only measured in how you feel while awake. It's also visible in how your dreams shift. Paying attention to these evolutions helps you recognize growth you might otherwise miss. While you cannot fully control dream content, you can influence it through pre-sleep practices and intentions. Research on dream incubation, focusing on a question or topic before sleep, shows that people frequently dream about what they intentionally think about before sleeping. If you spend time before bed reflecting on a particular wound, question, or relationship, your dreams are more likely to address that material. Some techniques include writing about the issue briefly before bed, visualizing desired dream content, or simply stating an intention: tonight I'm ready to understand, or I'm open to dreaming about. This collaborative relationship with your dreaming mind can accelerate healing by directing unconscious processing toward areas you consciously recognize of need attention. You're not passive before your dream's agenda. You can participate in setting priorities for your unconscious healing work. Physical illness, pain, and bodily states significantly influence dream content and healing processes. Research shows that people with chronic pain, illness, or physical injuries often dream about their conditions. And these dreams participate in healing by processing the emotional impact of physical suffering. Additionally, sleep quality affects healing dream function. Fragmented sleep, sleep deprivation, or medication that suppresses REM reduces dream healing capacity. Taking care of your physical sleep hygiene, consistent schedule, comfortable environment, limited substances that disrupt sleep architecture, directly supports your dream's healing work. Your body and mind heal together. Dreams address both psychological wounds and the emotional dimensions of physical suffering, treating sleep as sacred healing time, protecting it from disruption, and addressing sleep disorders when they arise, all serve your dream healing process. Healing through dreams is not instantaneous. It unfolds over weeks, months, sometimes years of gradual processing. Research on trauma recovery emphasizes that healing follows natural timelines that cannot be rushed. Each night's dreams contribute incrementally to larger healing arcs. You might dream about the same wound hundreds of times, each dream doing small work, chipping away at emotional charge, building new associations, integrating fragments, This glacial pace can feel frustrating when you want healing to happen faster. But the slowness serves an important purpose. Gradual processing prevents overwhelm, allows new understandings to stabilize, and respects the complexity of what you're healing from. Trust the timeline your dreams are following. The fact that healing dreams persist means healing is actively ongoing. Patience with your dream healing process is itself a form of self-compassion. Perhaps the most important meaning of healing dreams for you personally is this: their presence proves you're not broken. Your psyche is actively working toward wholeness. Your unconscious mind refusing to abandon you to suffering. Your dreams persistently attempting integration and resolution. Research in humanistic psychology emphasizes that humans have inherent drives toward growth, healing, and self-actualization. Your healing dreams manifest this drive. The very fact that you experience these dreams, even when they're painful, confusing, or frightening, demonstrates that your internal healing systems are functioning. Broken things don't heal themselves. Your healing dreams prove you possess innate psychological resilience and wisdom. You are not damaged beyond repair, not hopelessly wounded, not fundamentally flawed. You are a being capable of healing, currently engaged in healing, equipped with sophisticated mechanisms for healing. One of healing's essential elements is gaining new perspective on painful experiences, seeing them from different angles, understanding them in broader contexts, recognizing that your initial interpretation wasn't the only possible one. Dreams excel at offering alternative perspectives. They might show you an experience from another person's viewpoint, reveal hidden aspects of situations, connect seemingly isolated events to larger patterns, or place personal suffering in cosmic or existential contexts. Research shows that perspective-taking reduces emotional reactivity and increases psychological flexibility. When dreams present your wounds from new angles, perhaps showing an abuser's own suffering, revealing your own role in relational conflicts, or placing personal trauma in context of universal human vulnerability, they're offering healing through expanded understanding. These new perspectives permanently alter how you relate to your wounds. Your dream healing journey won't progress in straight lines. There will be regressions, plateaus, sudden breakthroughs, unexpected setbacks. Research on healing trajectories shows that psychological recovery typically follows erratic paths rather than steady improvement. You might have months of progressive, integrative dreams followed by sudden return of intense nightmares. This isn't failure or loss of progress. It's the natural rhythm of healing, which spirals rather than climbs steadily. Dreams might revisit the same wounds at different life stages, each time from new developmental perspectives. A wound processed in your 20s might reappear in dreams during your 40s. Not because healing failed, but because your 40-year-old self has new resources to bring to old material. Accept the non-linearity. Trust that setbacks are often preludes to breakthroughs, and that the overall trajectory trends toward integration. You don't have to share your dreams with anyone. While sharing can be therapeutic, you also have absolute right to keep dreams private, to select what you share and what you protect. Research on privacy and psychological boundaries emphasizes that control over personal information, including dream content, is essential for healthy autonomy. Some dreams are too raw, too vulnerable, too private to expose to others' interpretations or judgments. Some dreams need to remain yours alone, processed in solitary reflection. This privacy protects delicate healing work from premature exposure or misunderstanding. Honor your instinct about what to share and what to keep private. The healing value of your dreams doesn't depend on others knowing about them. Your unconscious mind and conscious self can work together in private partnership. We've moved past general principles into specific meanings for you. The dreamer having these experiences, seeking these understandings. Your dreams know what you're ready for and won't overwhelm you. Some wounds won't fully heal, but can be integrated. You possess the interpretive authority over your dream's meaning. Writing, sharing, and influencing dreams can enhance healing. Your physical health affects dream healing, and healing takes time, years sometimes, following non-linear paths. Most importantly, your healing dreams prove you're not broken, but rather equipped with sophisticated self-repair systems, actively working toward wholeness. These dreams offer new perspectives on old wounds. Respect your privacy, and change as you change. Understanding what your healing dreams mean for you specifically transforms them from mysterious or frightening experiences into recognized allies. Evidence of your psyche's inherent wisdom and persistent commitment to your well-being. One of the most profound human longings is finding meaning in suffering. Understanding why painful things happened and what purpose they might serve. Dreams participate in this meaning-making by placing personal wounds in larger contexts, existential, spiritual, mythological, or philosophical. You might dream about your loss as part of universal cycles of death and renewal. Understand your suffering as initiation into deeper wisdom, or see your wounds as opening compassion for others' pain. Research on post-traumatic growth shows that finding meaning in trauma is one of the strongest predictors of positive adaptation. Dreams that connect your specific suffering to larger human themes. Mortality, love, betrayal, redemption, sacrifice, transformation. Help you see your wounds as part of the human story, rather than as isolating aberrations. This meaning-making doesn't erase pain, but transforms it into something bearable by connecting it to something larger. Many wounds involve others who harmed you, and healing often raises complex questions about forgiveness. Dreams explore forgiveness in ways waking consciousness might resist. You might dream about reconciliation with someone you consciously refuse to forgive, or dream about continued conflict with someone you thought you'd forgiven. These dreams reveal the complexity of forgiveness, that it's often partial, ambivalent, layered. Research shows that forgiveness is a process, not a single decision, and dreams participate by letting you explore different relationships to those who harmed you. Dreams might show you an abuser's humanity without excusing their actions. Acknowledge harm while releasing hatred, or recognize that forgiveness of others starts with forgiving yourself. Your dreams don't tell you whether to forgive. They explore what forgiveness might mean in your specific situation. Jungian psychology introduces the concept of shadow, aspects of yourself that you've denied, rejected, or disowned because they're inconsistent with your self-concept. Many wounds involve having to reject parts of yourself to stay safe or be accepted. Dreams work to reintegrate these shadow aspects, bringing disowned parts back into wholeness. You might dream about people you dislike who actually represent your own rejected qualities. You might encounter dangerous or shameful dream figures that symbolize aspects of yourself you've banished. Research on integration emphasizes that psychological health requires including, rather than excluding, uncomfortable self-aspects. Dreams healing these identity wounds don't feel like recovering lost parts. They often feel like encountering threatening material. But this confrontation with shadow is essential healing work, expanding your self-concept to include the full range of your humanity. Sometimes the wounds you carry aren't only your own. They're intergenerational traumas passed through families like inherited traits. Research on epigenetics and intergenerational trauma shows that traumatic experiences can affect gene expression in ways that influence subsequent generations. Your anxiety, depression, or hypervigilance might connect to traumas your parents, grandparents, or ancestors experienced. Dreams sometimes access this ancestral dimension, showing you historical events you didn't personally experience, introducing you to ancestors you never met, or revealing family patterns spanning generations. These dreams suggest that your healing work might serve not only yourself but also your lineage, breaking cycles, resolving what previous generations couldn't, and freeing future generations from inherited wounds. This perspective can make personal healing feel more meaningful, connecting individual work to collective healing. Because dreams create physical sensations and bodily experiences, body-based approaches to dream work can be particularly powerful. Rather than only analyzing dream content cognitively, you can work with dreams somatically, noticing what body sensations arose in the dream, where in your body the dream still resonates, what movements or postures the dream evokes. Research on somatic psychology demonstrates that working directly with body sensation and movement can access emotional material that cognitive approaches miss. After waking from a healing dream, you might explore, where do I feel this dream in my body? What gesture or movement captures the dream's essence? If this dream had a physical posture, what would it be? Engaging dreams through your body creates additional pathways for integration, accessing the somatic dimension where much trauma is stored. Healing and creativity are intimately connected. Both involve bringing unconscious material into form, transforming raw experience into meaningful expression. Research shows that people engaged in creative practices often report more vivid dreams and better dream recall. When you create art, music, writing, or other expressive work inspired by healing dreams, you're extending dream healing into waking life. The dream provides raw material. Your creative work transforms it further, making unconscious content conscious, private experience shareable, and internal healing visible. Many artists describe their creative work as fundamentally healing, and dreams often provide the imagery, themes, and emotional content that creative work expresses. Engaging creatively with your healing dreams isn't just about making art. It's about deepening and extending the healing work dreams initiate. Sometimes, often suddenly, intense healing dreams cease. Dream recall drops, or dreams become mundane and unmemorable. This can feel concerning. Why aren't I dreaming about this anymore? But dream cessation often signals successful integration. Research shows that recurring dreams typically stop when the underlying issue resolves. When healing dreams fade, it often means either that particular healing work has reached completion or that your psyche needs rest from intensive processing. Not every night needs to be therapeutic. Sometimes dreams return to their other functions. memory consolidation, creative problem-solving, giving you respite from constant emotional work. Trust that if more healing dreams are needed, they'll return. The silence isn't abandonment, but sometimes completion, sometimes rest. We mentioned earlier that lucid dreaming, becoming aware you're dreaming while in the dream, offers unique healing potential beyond nightmare rescripting. Lucid dreams allow direct engagement with healing processes. In lucid dreams, you can intentionally seek out wounded parts of yourself and offer them compassion. Confront dream figures who represent those who harmed you and express what you couldn't say. Or consciously practice new emotional responses to old situations. Research on lucid dream therapy shows promising results for PTSD, anxiety, and depression. The combination of emotional intensity, symbolic richness, and conscious agency makes lucid healing dreams particularly powerful. Not everyone experiences lucid dreams spontaneously, but lucidity can be cultivated through practice. For those who develop this skill, lucid dreams become opportunities for conscious participation in unconscious healing work. Across cultures and throughout history, people have gathered to share and explore dreams communally. Modern dream groups continue this tradition, offering structured spaces where people share dreams and receive reflections from others. Research on dream group effectiveness shows that participants report enhanced dream recall, deeper dream understanding, and accelerated healing. The group provides multiple perspectives, diverse interpretations, and most importantly, witness to your dream life. Hearing others' dreams also normalizes the strangeness of dream experience and reduces isolation. You discover that others dream similarly disturbing, confusing, or profound dreams, that your healing journey isn't uniquely difficult, and that dream wisdom is universally accessible. Whether formal therapy groups or informal gatherings, communal dream sharing extends individual healing into collective process. We've explored what your healing dreams mean for you specifically, and perhaps the deepest meaning is this: these dreams, even the painful ones, represent your unconscious mind's profound commitment to your wholeness and well-being. Every healing dream, no matter how distressing, is your psyche refusing to abandon you to unintegrated suffering. Your unconscious self loves you enough to show you what hurts, persistently enough to bring it forward repeatedly until it's resolved, and gently enough to regulate how much you encounter at once. These dreams prove that something within you wants you to heal, believes you can heal, and actively works toward healing every single night. This internal healing intelligence operates whether you believe in it or not, whether you remember dreams or not, whether you understand them or not. Your healing dreams are evidence of innate self-love, internal wisdom, and natural drives toward wholeness that you can trust. You might be feeling tired now. That's perfectly fine. Breathe slowly. Feel the cycles. Wounding happens. Processing begins. Integration unfolds. Wholeness returns. Then life wounds again, and healing begins again. Endless cycles, endless renewal, like seasons. Winter's dormancy, spring's emergence, summer's fullness, autumn's release. Like breath, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Simple, natural, unforced. Your healing follows these rhythms too, sometimes active, sometimes resting, sometimes intense, sometimes gentle. You don't need to force anything. You don't need to speed anything up. Like planets silently rotating in their orbits, unhurried, unresisting, simply existing. Trust the cycle you're in. Trust that the next phase will come when it's ready. We're almost there now. Just a few more gentle truths, and then you can fully release into sleep. Even now, even as you listen to these words, your mind is processing, integrating, healing. The fact that you're here, seeking understanding about why you dream about wounds, proves you're engaged in healing. Research shows that the intention to heal, the seeking of understanding, the willingness to look at what hurts, these alone activate healing processes. You're not waiting for healing to begin someday. It's happening now, in this moment. In every moment, you're willing to turn toward rather than away from your wounds. Your healing dreams are proof this process is ongoing. There are no wasted dreams. Even dreams you don't remember, don't understand, or find confusing are attempting something. Your unconscious mind doesn't generate dreams randomly. It's always working, always trying to help you. Each night's dreams represent fresh attempts at processing, integration, and resolution. Some attempts succeed more than others, but none are failures. Your mind will keep trying, keep dreaming, keep seeking healing as long as you live. This persistence itself deserves recognition and gratitude. Seeds germinate underground. Wounds heal beneath bandages. And psychological healing often happens in darkness, outside conscious awareness, in sleep's privacy, through dreams you might not even remember. You don't need to witness or understand every healing step for it to occur. Trust the darkness. Trust what happens when you're not watching. Trust that healing work continues, whether you're aware of it or not. The same experiences that wounded you also taught you. You learned about resilience through adversity, developed compassion through suffering, gained insight through pain. Your healing dreams help you recognize this paradox, that wounds and wisdom aren't opposites, but intimately connected. The worst things that happened to you also shaped your deepest strengths. Not because suffering is good, but because you transformed suffering into growth. You deserve healing, and seeking it isn't weakness. It's profound courage. Perhaps you carry beliefs that you should be able to get over it alone, that needing help means failure, or that your wounds somehow disqualify you from wholeness. These beliefs are lies. Every human being deserves healing, and the willingness to turn toward your pain rather than away from it demonstrates strength. Your healing dreams are evidence of this strength. Your psyche refusing to abandon you, persistently working toward integration despite how difficult the journey might be. You deserve the healing your dreams are offering you, the integration they're working toward, the peace they're trying to help you find. Millions of people tonight are having healing dreams, processing wounds, integrating difficult experiences. You're part of a global community of dreamers, all doing similar work in their own unique ways. Your specific wounds are yours alone, but the human need for healing through dreams is universal. You're not isolated in this struggle. You're accompanied by countless others, all sleeping, all dreaming, all healing. Just as your body knows how to heal a cut without conscious instruction, it knows how to heal psychological wounds. You don't have to figure out how to heal. your organism already knows. Your dreams are part of this innate healing wisdom. Trust your body's intelligence. Trust that healing is built into your design. Automatic. Natural. Your job isn't to control healing but to allow it. To not interfere with processes already underway. Healing doesn't require dramatic breakthroughs or sudden transformations. Small shifts accumulate into significant change. Each dream processes a fragment. Each night's sleep contributes slightly. Each moment of awareness adds something. Don't dismiss small progress as insufficient. Small, consistent healing compounds over time into substantial transformation. Honor the small shifts your dreams create. What feels permanent isn't always permanent. What hurts intensely now might hurt less later. What seems impossible to resolve might find unexpected resolution. Your dreams are working toward reducing pain, and they often succeed. Many people discover that wounds they thought would hurt forever gradually lose their sting. Pain can end. Not all pain, not all the time, but more than you might believe possible. Your dreams are helping pain diminish. The things you need to heal are part of your story, but not the whole story. You are also joy, strength, love, curiosity, creativity, kindness. Your wounds don't define you completely. Your healing dreams help you remember this by connecting wounded parts to larger wholeness. You're not just a collection of injuries. You're a complete being who has experienced injury but isn't reducible to it. In waking life, you might feel fragmented, different selves in different contexts, parts in conflict with each other. Dreams create connection between these parts, introducing them to each other, facilitating conversation. Your healing dreams help different aspects of yourself recognize each other and work together toward shared wholeness. This internal connection is itself healing, transforming internal fragmentation into integration. Consider feeling gratitude for your healing dreams, even the difficult ones. They're gifts from your unconscious to your conscious self, offerings of wisdom and integration. Without them, healing would be slower, more difficult, perhaps impossible. Your capacity to dream is a profound blessing, one of your psyche's most remarkable capabilities. Gratitude for dreams changes your relationship with them, transforming resentment into appreciation. Your healing dreams aren't just processing the past. They're creating new possibilities for the future. Each integrated wound frees energy for other pursuits. Each healed pattern prevents its repetition. Each shift in understanding opens new choices. Your future isn't determined by your past. Your dreams are actively working to ensure that who you become isn't constrained by who you were or what happened to you. We've traveled through scientific understanding, practical application, and philosophical meaning. And now the answer stands clear. You don't need to wonder whether dreams can help you heal. They're helping you heal right now. They've been helping you heal every night of your life, and they'll continue helping you heal for as long as you sleep. The question isn't whether dreams address healing needs, but whether you'll recognize, honor, and cooperate with healing work already underway. Your dreams don't ask your permission to heal you. They simply do it. Persistently, patiently, with wisdom you're only beginning to understand. Even with all we've explored, dreams retain mystery. Science doesn't fully explain them. You won't understand every dream completely. Some will remain opaque, confusing, seemingly meaningless. This mystery is okay. You don't need to understand everything for healing to occur. The mystery itself has value. It humbles you, reminds you that your psyche is deeper than your understanding, and invites ongoing curiosity. Let some dreams remain mysterious. Humans have been dreaming for as long as our species existed, possibly longer. Your ancestors dreamed. Their ancestors dreamed, stretching back through evolutionary history to the first mammals that developed REM sleep. When you dream, you're participating in ancient processes, using capabilities refined over millions of years. Your healing dreams connect you to this deep time, to the long story of life developing mechanisms for processing threat, integrating experience, and maintaining psychological balance. As you heal through dreams, you develop greater capacity for life. You become more resilient, more compassionate, more present. Energy once devoted to managing wounds becomes available for living fully. Healing doesn't just reduce suffering. It expands capacity for joy, connection, creativity, and meaning. Your dreams aren't just removing pain. They're making space for more life to enter. Whatever healing work needs to happen, your dreams will handle it. You don't have to stay vigilant. Don't have to control the process. Don't have to figure it all out. You can rest. You can let your unconscious wisdom do its work. You can trust that healing continues whether you're actively managing it or not. This permission to rest, to release control, is itself profoundly healing. Ultimately, the healing your dreams facilitate is a form of self-love. Your psyche loves you enough to show you truth, loves you enough to persist through difficulty, loves you enough to work tirelessly toward your wholeness. This internal love is always available, always active, always working on your behalf. You're loved from within, by aspects of yourself wiser than your conscious understanding. This self-love, expressed through healing dreams, is perhaps the deepest healing force available to you. No matter how today went, no matter what you're struggling with, tonight offers another opportunity. Your dreams will return, will continue their work, will offer fresh attempts at integration and healing. Every sunset brings another chance, another night of processing, another opportunity for small shifts toward wholeness. You're never stuck permanently. Every night is new possibility. You were born with the capacity to heal. It's not something you have to earn, purchase, or deserve through worthiness. Healing capacity is built into your design as a living being. Your dreams are simply one expression of this birthright, this natural endowment. You already possess everything you need for healing. It's already inside you, waiting to be activated, already working whether you acknowledge it or not. Even when specific healing dreams end, the larger dream continues. The dream of your life, the dream of becoming who you're meant to be. Your healing journey is one thread in a larger tapestry, one movement in a longer composition. The dream that matters most isn't any single night's dream, but the larger dream of your unfolding life, which your nightly dreams serve and support. Maybe you thought healing hadn't started yet, that you were still stuck in woundedness. But you've been healing all along. Every dream you've had has contributed something. Every night's sleep has processed something. You're further along than you realize. The fact that you're here now, seeking this understanding, proves healing is well underway. You're not at the beginning. You're in the middle of a healing journey that began long ago. And so we arrive at this truth. The answer that was present from the beginning, but required this entire journey to recognize. You dream about things you need to heal, because your psyche is fundamentally oriented toward wholeness. Because your unconscious mind possesses diagnostic wisdom your consciousness lacks. Because sleep provides optimal conditions for processing. And because healing is your birthright, your design, your nature. But beyond all the mechanisms and explanations, you dream about healing because some essential aspect of you loves yourself enough to refuse abandoning you to suffering. These dreams, all of them, the gentle and the harsh, the clear and the obscure, the remembered and the forgotten, are love letters from your depths to your surface. The real change isn't in your dreams. The real change is in you, in this moment. Recognizing that healing has been happening all along, that you're equipped for this work, that you're not alone in it, and that the very fact you dream about wounds proves you're already healing them. Your dreams don't create healing. They reveal it, support it, accelerate it. The healing was always inside you, waiting to be recognized, waiting to be trusted, waiting for you to notice that every night, in the safety of sleep, in the privacy of dreams. Your wisest self has been tending to your wounds with patience and love. This recognition itself is healing. This trust itself is transformation. And now, you can rest into it completely. And so, our quiet journey through healing and dreams comes to a gentle close. We've traveled from what healing means through how dreams detect needs to why dreams address healing. Discovering along the way that your sleeping mind serves as your most honest, persistent, loving therapist. From the emotional backlog your brain maintains to the neurochemical wisdom of REM sleep. From pattern recognition across decades to the practice ground dreams provide. We've glimpsed how dreams are both diagnostic instruments and healing mechanisms, simultaneously revealing wounds and working to integrate them. Dreams remind us that healing isn't something we do alone through will and effort. Much of healing happens in darkness, in surrender, in sleep's privacy. Dreams reveal that we're wiser than we know, more resilient than we believe, and loved from within by aspects of ourselves we rarely recognize. Without dreams, psychological wounds would accumulate without processing. Fragments would remain scattered without integration, and suffering would persist without transformation. By pausing to notice, we glimpse the extraordinary healing happening every night in the ordinary experience of sleep. In these final minutes, take the deepest breath you can, as deep as possible. Think about unity, of your wounded self and your healing self, no longer separate but one, of your conscious understanding and your unconscious wisdom, finally in conversation, of every fragment of experience across your lifetime, all part of one continuous story. You are not broken into pieces. You are one being, complex and whole, carrying both wounds and healing, both suffering and strength. Let your entire being dissolve into the ocean of consciousness, into dreamless rest, into the space where healing happens without effort, into the darkness that repairs what light cannot reach. Prepare for deep sleep. No boundaries left. Only peace. Only breath. Only being. If this thoughtful exploration of the mind helped you relax, drift, or understand your dreams differently tonight, A gentle like and subscribe helps other sleepless souls discover this peaceful space too. It only takes a moment, but it means the world to us. One quiet tap, one sleepy soul at a time. But there's no need to do anything now. Nothing at all. You've traveled far tonight, deeper into understanding than most journeys take you. You can allow these thoughts of dreams and healing to fade now, like morning mist burned away by gentle sun, leaving only the peaceful calm behind. Let your breathing deepen. Let your body feel heavier, as if gravity itself is softening, as if the earth is holding you in the gentlest embrace. If sleep comes, let it carry you like a river carrying a leaf, smoothly, inevitably, into a realm where time and weight no longer matter, where healing continues in deeper darkness than awareness can reach. If your eyes are still open, the next video is waiting for you, ready to continue the journey. But if they're closed, stay there. Stay in the darkness that feels safe and warm. Tomorrow, your dreams will still be working. Your healing will still be unfolding. Your psyche will still be loving you enough to show you truth and guide you toward wholeness. But tonight belongs to stillness, to surrender, to trust. Rest well, dear dreamer. And remember, you're not healing from being broken. You're remembering you are always whole, even when you couldn't see it, even when life wounded you, even in the darkest nights. Your dreams have been whispering this truth all along. Fall asleep to gentle facts, where science meets sleep. Dream deeper with bedtime science. Good night.